no brakes, no brakes, no brakes.
Silent! Down! Turn it off!
And the gas tank.
Turn it off!
The gas tank just
That was stupid. I told you.
Whew.
Watch out.
No, that is gas.
It caught fire, it burned
This
off.
is a
It didn't even hurt nothing.
do not repeat this in your junkyard.
That was not good. She still got life. All right, y'all, I want to welcome you today to another episode of RevStoration. Yes, I've got Puddin to the house. Yes, I did something stupid in the last video. Probably guaranteed I'm gonna do something stupid in this one. But this morning, what did I do? I've already, let's see here. Well, I want to tell you all the things I did. Let's go to an intro, and then I'm going to come back and I will share with you all the things that I've done today and what the plan is for today's video. All right, y'all, what did I do? I, of course, had to rebuild the carburetor. The carburetor was gummed up again. Not gummed up, it had trash in it, of course, from this line and the fuel pump, the stuff that's just been sitting in it. It created an issue, and that issue was putting trash into the carburetor. The carburetor wasn't running like it should. So I took it all back apart. I cleaned it, got everything back right, and then I put that baby right there. Now that is not the right color. It's still got a little varnish color to it because of what was actually inside of the fuel pump. The fuel pump is probably varnished, and the new gas is coming through. And when the new gas comes through, it's actually getting all the old gas out of this. So it's still probably not running to peak efficiency, but it is running, and you see it still purring whenever she cranks up. But today, this is what I'm wanting to tackle. Now you may ask why. Come on, Rev, why didn't you film loosening up all of these? Why didn't you film that? You should have filmed yourself doing that. Let me be honest with you. All right, y'all, the reason that Pastor D, the reason that Rev did not film myself doing that is because I was praying out loud while I was doing this. I was saying, Lord, don't let this break off. Good Lord, don't let this break off. And you're putting the right amount of energy to break everything to the energy that you have to actually open everything. So this is what I'm doing. And one of the issue is I was praying really, really hard. I did not want to say any anti-Sunday school words, and I did not, except praise the Lord, which is a Sunday school word. And I got all of those rusty joints loose, which is a blessing. So now I'm gonna get the master cylinder off. I'm gonna replace the master cylinder. I'm gonna start there, and we're gonna work our way around all of these brakes to see if we can get some pedal. 3 of the 4 drums come off because the brakes were locked on. But this is the kicker. All of the brakes look great, other than the little bit of rust that was on the outside of the pad. So I'm not going to replace any of I'm just gonna work my way here all the way out. If I have to replace all the brake parts, the brake shoes, the wheel cylinders, of course I'll do all of that. I hope I don't have to. That is also my prayer. So I'm gonna go on and get this off, get this loosened up, and get the master cylinder off. And cause old Betsy will run. I just called her Betsy. I'm sorry, Puddin. Puddin will run, and Puddin will run really, really well, but Puddin don't stop. Here's some more breaking news. This is not a 351. This is not a 352. I'm embarrassed. I should know this is a 289. This is not original. I think the truck originally, this is a 1968, not a 1967. Mistaken identity. I'm sorry, Puddin. This is a 1968 F100 with a 289 in it, and it came with a 360 in it. So that's what it is now. So let's get these brakes working. La-di-doo-dee-da-dee-da, come off, come off. La-di-doo-dee-da-dee-da, come off. All right, oh, this one has come off. Got her. All right. Now, need my old adjustable wrench or my pair of pliers. Ole baby. All right, master cylinder is off. If you look in there, you see there's sand and gunk and all kind of stuff. If you look in this part of the master cylinder, look at all that sand and gunk. So yeah, I'd say master cylinder is junk. So I need another one. Get some old brake cleaner and clean all of that. Hopefully that hadn't broken any of those seals. I don't think it has. So on to the parts house. I think Puddin would be mad at me if I put that on it. That's just too shiny for this truck. I need a breather. The old one's rusted and lets water in. Got to get water out. If I'm ever going to run it, I got to have something. So what is the compromise? Take this, throw it down there. Take this off. Take this off. Well, I don't know. Throw that down there too. Then I'm going to spray. I'm going to sand and prime this, sand and prime the edge of that. And then on this, I'm going to go, after I spray some primer on it, after I get it up off the dirt, just a smidgen, and I'm going to paint it flat black, and I think that'll be okay. Might sprinkle some rust on the top of it just for patina. We shall see. I wouldn't dare want to spray anything on the ground. That just wouldn't be right. So I set it up on this limb a little bit, and then just gonna prime it. Just can't even believe I'm doing that. And then gonna get some flat black, and the flat black that I'll get hopefully will make it worthy of pudding. So I'll spray the primer, let this dry. Voila. All right, y'all, we're gonna finish up our resto mod. Can't have anything shiny on pudding, it just wouldn't be right. So I've got some Rust-Oleum acrylic enamel ×2 coverage paint and primer. I've already got it primered, but I'm gonna hit it with some flat black, give it a little from Wally World. I tell you, if you ever go into the Wally World, get their apples, and they're called dipping sticks. They give you just enough to make you mad. They'll give you just enough caramel sauce to make you want a whole gallon of it, but it's enough to hold a fella over. So I'm gonna spray this and get all this hooked up. 2 o'clock, which is an hour from now, the master cylinder should be in. Fingers crossed. Oh yeah, that's a little better. Puddin' wouldn't be too mad at you now. You don't want to go too heavy. You don't want any runs in her. All right. Now let's hit this edge. Just the edge is all I'm worried about. That's the only part you will be able to see. Won't miss that, or that, or that. Oh man, I didn't mean to spray that leaf. All right, I'm gonna call that good enough. Now I'll call it good enough. If you ever go by O'Reilly's and try to get a cheap air cleaner or breather for your 2-barrel carburetor, this got one of these little punch out holes. It's not really a punch out hole. I boogered that rascal up, but I'm gonna use the grommet, because it didn't come with any, out of this to put in this, so I can put that on this, hook up this hose, and hopefully hook it up to where I need it. So that's the plan. Let's see if it can happen. All right, y'all. Old hard rubber grommets do not like forming. And if you ever do get one of these rascals from O'Reilly's, they don't cut the burrs off. Look at there. I'm bleeding. Doggone O'Reilly's. Right, y'all, I got the new master cylinder in. It's gonna be nice and shiny, probably the best looking thing on the truck. I got Brakes Best Select, 100% new master cylinder. Hopefully that's a good thing. You may wonder why I'm getting this, why I purchased this. It was the only one in the world that I could get today without driving miles and miles and miles. So I'm going to read the bleeding instructions for this. I'm gonna mount it up, and then Nikki T hopefully is gonna come out in just a little bit and help me bleed all the brakes, and hopefully we can get a brake pedal. I hope. All right, clamp master cylinder securely to a bench vise. My hand will suffice. Remove and discard factory installed protective plugs from the outside ports. Fill the reservoir with new brake fluid. All right. When the fluid begins to drip from the outlet port, securely install threaded plugs. This provides lubricant. This threaded plugs to the piston seals before bleeding. Okay. All right, well, I'm ready for that. All right, that boot goes on there, I believe. All right. Yep. Yep. All right, I'm gonna read all the instructions. Using a bleeding tool. All right, I'm ready. Let's do this. Fill her up. Fill her up. All right, when it starts. Doo-da, doo-da. All right, gotta read it again. Clamp, fill the reservoir when the fluid begins to drip from the outlet ports. There are the outlet ports, and it's not securely installed threaded plugs. All right, come on, drip. Anybody heard any good jokes lately? I'll be back when it starts to drip. Let's see. All right, here's the vise. All right, let me get these good and sealed, maybe somewhat sealed. Oh, that one may be cross-threaded. Perfect, David. Why'd you fill it all the way up, crazy guy? All right, that one's in there good. See if we can get this one threaded right. All right, that one's threaded right now, so let's get this good and tight. All Alright, now we take a blunt or a breather tube. Let's turn it over. Our instructions. Begin slowly depressing the master cylinder. Slowly. 3/4 to 1 inch strokes. Continue until it cannot be depressed anymore. So we're bleeding the master cylinder by doing this, getting all the air out. Watch it. Whoop. Alright, y'all, it's getting harder. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you how to do it and I ain't been showing you. Alright, I'm taking my blunt tool and pushing this until you get all the air out. After you get all the air out, fill her up. Bleed the master cylinder is bled. Oh, and there is no more. So, put the top on her. And I think she is ready to be installed. Looky here, y'all. Puddin's got a new master cylinder, so the old one can be picked up from over there. All right, y'all, Puddin still needs spark plugs and wires and probably cap and timing checked and all kind of stuff. But just with a new master cylinder, she has brake-ish. Hey, y'all, Puddin ain't ever looked so good. Look at there. You want to tell them, hey, Nikki T?
Hi, guys.
It's Nikki T. It's my bride. She's going to help me bleed the brakes. So how do you bleed brakes, Nikki T?
Pump and push.
Pump and hold until what?
Hold and push until the brake releases, and then you continue to hold.
Until what?
Until you say let go.
Yes, until I say. Y'all hear how that is? She obeys orders well. Is that right? Ah. All right, turn the steering wheel as far toward me. You can. Crank it up. Crank it up. It's old power steering. All right, now turn the steering wheel. Is that easier? Power steering, baby. All right, hold it and then cut it off. See, she does instructions well. Pump the brakes. No. Now don't be putting all them hips in it now. Don't be breaking my pedal. All right. All right, Nikki T, what do we just do?
We bled the brake lines.
Which ones work?
The front.
Front two both bled. Got good fluid. What about the back two?
Nope.
What's that mean?
Clog somewhere.
Yep, lines stopped up somewhere, so it still gives us front brakes, but no back brakes, no fluid. Actually, I'm holding a bleeder valve. No fluid in the back, so
no drivey.
No drivey except yard drivey. I'm getting ready to move the truck and drive it a little bit before old man gets here. He's gonna give me some expertise. So we're gonna be playing around with this, and I don't know if the battery, no, I think the battery is good. So I don't know if there'll be any more in this video. If not, no, there'll be more. You think there'll be more?
There'll be more.
All right, we'll see you in just a little bit.
What are we doing, Rev?
Brakes aren't good enough to drive, but I'm gonna see if I can go down and drive and park it over by the camper so we can get it on.
So we're gonna see if this was a success or if this is another one of those, don't do this.
Probably a don't do this.
All right, guys, let's see what happens. I'm gonna step back, y'all. I don't want to be part of the incident of the don't do this. Oh, there she goes, y'all. Old Puddin is, oh, you see the face? It wasn't a good face. Okay, y'all, my car's right there. Oh my Lord. Oh, we made it. Oh, y'all hear Old Puddin? Oh, he's reversing, y'all. We don't have any back brakes. Okay, well, we got the front brakes. And look at Puddin go. She's moving. Sounds like she got a little arthritis in there, but she's moving. Sounds like Rev when he gets up in the mornings.
Brakes squeak!
They don't squeak, they grunt. I don't know if I would qualify that as a squeak.
Good enough, right?
It's more of a moan or a grunt. Boys and their toys.
Some brakes.
He's got some brakes, y'all. The front's working, but the back's not so much.
Not good brakes.
Not good brakes.
Hold it.
He's trying to squeal, and you saw how well that went. Oh, we're going to be trusting in this moment.
Alright. Looks we got her on some asphalt.
Puddin is officially sitting in the driveway. They fixed the brakes front and back. That's Chuck, by the way, aka Chuppet.
We hope, that's right.
We hope. He blew the brake lines out the back this morning, so he had to completely replace lines and some stuff. I'm gonna move. I'm not gonna stand behind the truck. I just want y'all to see the driveway. If he goes rolling, yeah, we're in trouble. So, oh Lord, y'all. We're moving. We're moving. There goes Puddin. Guess what, y'all? Puddin's got brakes. All 4 brakes. Puddin's got brakes. Puddin's running, and Puddin has brakes. You can see where Puddin tinkled in the driveway. Look at that, y'all. Brakes and all 4 work. After blowing out a brake line this morning in the back, he replaced all that. We just got done bleeding him again. Now, mind you, he started it 9 o'clock this morning. It is now currently almost 6, so it's been a day's worth of work. But figuring out couplings and all that fun stuff, couplers that would work. But this is the outcome of said work. She's running and she's got brakes. Oh, y'all, he went behind the camper. Alright, if y'all can see that, he is trying to go around our house, and I'm just gonna wait and let y'all watch him come back around and up the driveway.
Must be good.
It must be good. We're about to find out. Y'all get to wait within anticipation with us.
Is it coming?
And there's Puddin. I don't know if y'all can see the smile on that face. There's a huge smile on that face. Oh, he's like a kid in a candy store right now, y'all. Yep.
Now I got 2 good brakes.
No!
I think the wheels are
Locked up?
Oh, now he's saying the brakes may be a little too tight.
Get your brake light.
Oh yeah.
Your tail lights are on.
Yeah.
That's another thing. The brake pedal sticks just a bit. So, you gonna talk to him, Rev?
Alright, y'all, I think my brakes are sticking out now. I don't think they're loosening up. So I gotta rebuild my brakes. Deuces.
Okay, so we have some friends of ours here You see one there, that's Wendy. Misty's up there at she's videoing herself up there at the truck, but they're about to go for a ride in the Puddin. Yeah, I rode in it, you'll be okay.
I did too, I drove it twice.
I was told I had to get the GoPro for this.
You're fine. He cleaned the seat already.
He's probably done more cleaning for y'all than he has for everybody.
For either one of us.
So we're about to watch the ride of Puddin. Look at Rev's smile, y'all. Rev is smiling because he
Keep
knows.
your hands to yourself, Pastor.
Oh my gosh, y'all. I cannot wait for the faces when he squeals.
Were you standing about right there?
I was standing right about here.
Oh my God. Oh no!
Oh, hold on.
You better start. There you
Hey,
go.
I'm waiting for the reactions when he hits the driveway. We don't.
Listen to him.
If y'all could hear it, woo! Oh. He's probably doing it on purpose.
Halloween ride.
I wish y'all. Oh God! Tree! Y'all, this is so funny. Here we go. Here it goes. Oh my gosh.
That was a good one, brother. It probably needs gas. You've been joyriding it.
There's the reactions.
Never. That's a death
Now
trap.
y'all will appreciate your vehicles now.
Oh, I've always appreciated my vehicles.